Update. Today is, what day is it? Friday? It is Friday, the 19th. SD. What's SD mean?
Sport Deluxe.
Sport Deluxe. No. Anyway, tomorrow we're hoping to do a test drive. We've already done a real short one. Blair, we are fabbing up a piece. We have our convertible top expert, Jack Caff, here, and we're missing a piece that stops the roof from ballooning. So Blair is going to fab one up here. Basically, the roof gets attached to the tack strips, but look at that custom bend he's doing. But in the middle, you need a piece to hold the roof from ballooning at high speeds. Not that they're going to have the top up much, but Blair's just going to fab this piece so when we do the top install, the roof does not balloon. Since all of our roofs are missing that piece, so once Blair fabs one, we might just make a couple. Anyway, and Cass is here playing with her phone as usual.
It's still like 10 minutes before we gotta start.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, 7 minutes.
Okay, there we go. Clock watcher Cass, we call her. Anyway, so today, hopefully by the end of the day, we've got the roof on. Cass is working on what this morning?
I'm gonna go pull trunk chrome, polish them up.
Yep. Yes, because the new ones are not coming for 2 months, so.
Oh, wow.
So pick the best one.
Yeah. That's good.
Yes. That rubber
I
is.
saw them post the video of it.
Yeah. We might try and readjust the trunk a bit. I think it's just the rubber, right? Because it was perfect before.
It was perfect, yeah. I've set it, so it's been closed for a couple days.
Yeah, and then we'll readjust the trunk, right? Because
it'll be fine.
it will be fine. Our door, as soon as you put rubbers on, you get your gaps, you put rubbers, you have to reset everything just because.
Well, they gotta wear it.
Yeah, they got, yeah. It's like Blair and Cass. I've had to wear them in, put a couple grooves. Anyway, it's all good. Car's looking amazing. Dustin, our buddy at Active Auto Care, did a great job on the four-wheel alignment. Oh, now we have vacuum brakes hooked up. We found a fitting yesterday. It's coming. It honestly looks like we might actually be driving it here after the weekend.
I'm willing to do whatever you like. I'm trying to decide what's the best way. You tell me. Because I can drill one hole and then bolt it, drill the next hole, bolt
do
it.
that, yeah.
You're all right with that?
Yeah, I can't believe you're whipping up the part piece of equipment.
We have parts.
Yeah, we have parts.
Yeah, the thing is, Blair, you can always spread this a little bit if it's too tight.
Oh, no, we gotta put material inside. It goes around it. It goes inside a sock. So that's just perfect.
Oh, so it'll be
Tightening
snug.
fabric down on both sides.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what, drilling holes is the safest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but didn't he want it cut back so it sits on top of this? That's what he said.
Have a look. See the freaking end?
Oh, so it's longer, so it's going to here.
It's going about there.
Okay, inch each side. Okay, I was just wondering because it was back
Yeah,
all
that's
the
why I
way.
said, look. freaking-
Yeah. Okay, just checking. Quality control.
Come in.
Quality control.
I need someone checking my work. You could have Doug in here standing
Call
on
me
a chair
Doug.
overlooking my
I
shoulder.
gotta justify my existence somehow, right? Besides, I know.
Oh, you're gonna see these screws from the inside, aren't you?
Yeah, so they should be
Countersunk.
normal. Oh, yeah, well, they could be panhead to it, but I think the sock ones are countersunk. And
What size is it?
Number 8 by like half inch long.
Like,
You're gonna have to shorten these.
we just need to know to have our gaps so we can put the rubber in when we're finished. I don't know how far you guys have it apart, but if we have to, we can always just loosen
I had to change these latches.
Oh, yeah.
So I've had these bolts out.
So we'll
it
just
does
loosen
move.
them and then we'll push up in here. And that'll stretch it out and we'll tighten the bolts again. So that'll
Okay,
just
well,
go-
it's latched.
Eh?
Well, it's latched.
Yeah.
Okay, so push up to move that.
Yeah, so I've only moved the handle far enough so we can get it to bolts. Because once that's done, the first thing I have to do is put these babies on.
Yeah.
And I gotta set the height for this, it's gotta be in the right place.
Yeah.
And I will look for the measurement.
I was just gonna say, how do you get that measurement?
I might be able to find it online, but it might be on one of these. Typically, you lay your measuring tape in here, go to the center of this.
The edge of the chrome or the top?
Well, no, so some companies go center and some go on the sides of the window. I hate it when they do that, but usually it's close enough you can work it out. Eh?
Okay.
Usually what I do is, once I got it set up, I don't cut this all the way short on this end, just in case I screw up. You can always put the staples on and give yourself an extra half an inch.
Okay.
But at some point you have to make that final cut eventually, right?
Yeah.
But what I need to do is I need to put it in these little screws here and whack it with a hammer and turn them out. So I need these holes back.
Okay, so like a body hammer?
I haven't turned.
Or I got a shoe repair hammer?
Small peen hammer or
Oh.
anything. So we're missing a couple of these screws. And I think there are 8. 832. Or is that 630? It might be a 630.
Next might be a
34 or something. Whatever. But it is a standard size, eh?
Say, I'll go, I don't have the big countersunk head, but I might have.
I don't care. It'll bury in the bow pads.
Okay, I'll just have a look, see what I got. I've got a bucket over here.
And how many are we missing? We're missing, this side we got all of them. I think there's 2 on the other side, so we need 3 of them.
Okay. Well, I got a bunch of these, but I can't tell what size they are. So rather over to compare.
I think you got it. Yeah. You tried in the hole. too big?
Yeah, so they might go, well, I'll have another quick look over here, but I'll let the other root clip there.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's too big to drill bit.
Pardon?
You can go ahead and drill those out.
Oh, yeah, if you don't
I'm
mind.
worried about that being too big.
You know what, you can always stick a piece of MIG wire in the hole.
You're welcome information.
Well, not really, I've just been in desperate situations before.
Yeah.
The top stapled on. Probably got it in the right place, but you don't know where to start. Okay. It does kind of drop into the body there.
Okay.
And it's got to sit on top of this here. It can.
Oh, I see. Okay, you can do that.
Alrighty.
Sometimes you see a bracket bolted down.
Yeah,
through
bracket,
the
so it goes back. Eh?
You're going backwards?
Well, you can, it doesn't matter, you either hook to the top forwards or bottom backwards. Depends which, right, like it works the same.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if we had a little bracket here. I don't know, what do you think? Instead of having a spring a foot long, a bracket back here somewhere. It doesn't have to Because that's a pretty strong spring, eh? You know what I mean? What do you think?
We're just making it work.
Yeah. It looks a lot cleaner too. Huh? Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, well, now. Yeah.
Now, I don't see a drain on the freaking rat.
Right here.
This one.
Yeah, right at the bottom.
So now a place to drain.
Why are you draining it?
Well, I gotta take the hoses off so I can get the shroud in.
Oh, right. Oh, yes.
Still not a snap.
I'm just gonna go out and look at some of my motors, see what we got for those brackets, Blair.
Well, we have a couple brackets in there. Some carburetor linkage.
Okay, painted black. Okay, you guys talking me into it. Not the fault part, but yeah. Okay.
If you're driving into the sun, they'll appreciate it.
Yeah.
That silver is probably correct.
Painted silver, you're right. I think it'll look better, Cass. I've never seen a black mirror. Okay, that's not true. But only on plastic cars. Yeah, on plastic cars, the mirrors are black, you're right. This is steel. Humor me, Cass.
Alright.
We've got the paint, right? You know what I was thinking, right? I mean, it's just a circle, with two tabs each side that comes off to here. And then we can bolt it up together. You don't make that one fit.
Well, I don't know if I can.
Oh,
Because it's got to sit up here. And so I'm trying to bend this down far enough.
what if you just, like you say, just go right in the
Yeah,
back?
I
The
can
hose
cut it
still
up.
has
I
to
mean,
clear,
all
right?
this is going to be left is this little
Yeah.
right? And that's what I'm saying. Everything about this is just a freaking pain in the ass. And then there is no way to attach it, right? So then I've got to make a metal tin that comes over to here. So it's a bunch of dicking around.
Well, could just run a strap here, drill two holes, bolt it, and then
That
just.
sounds pretty
yeah.
quick, yeah.
Yeah, it does
I'm going to
sound-
spend an hour freaking side at least.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to adapt this.
Yeah.
If I have to build one, I will build it. I'm going to spend at least 4 hours,
Yeah.
maybe 6 hours.
Yeah.
And we don't have that kind of time.
What do you think, Cass? There you go. Nice and out of sight. I mean, I was just making it work, but that way it's cleaner, we don't see it. It's carbs on it, the air cleaner, you won't even see it. And it's under tension all the time, so the spring shouldn't fall off. Oh, did you see that gas pedal again? Have you seen it?
You looking for it?
Yeah.
Board behind the seat on the car?
Is there? Okay, okay. The black plastic one with the chrome?
Yeah.
Okay. I picked it up, I looked at it, and I have no clue where the I put it down, Jack. Ooh, I'm liking that black. What do you think, Blair? It's gonna look sharp.
Well, I gotta melt this a little more, but I gotta figure out how to mount this. Oh, shit, it sounds like you're in a dummy dust.
My nose just, I sandblasted, I took one breath of that dust and my nose just started dripping, so.
We started partying already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure out something.
As we can't have any metal on the backside, it'll hit the fins.
Yeah, no, this
Yeah.
has got to sit up here.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've got to go just another 1/4 inch down.
Yeah,
Because the fan is really freaking close to this.
yeah.
So I can't put it in straight, it has to be a little crooked. And then I gotta find a way, you know, go over here. Do this top that way.
Yeah.
A little ugly, that's all right.
We'll just keep the hood closed, Blair.
Put some, you could just go through here, I suppose, a couple to it. On the bottom, I'll figure it out. Anyhow, I'm gonna do a little more dicking around with it, but I think it'll work. And I think that'll make a big difference. I don't know if you need it, but
Well, yeah, well, better safe than sorry. I mean, if we keep following this heat wave across Canada and it keeps going 40 degrees every fucking day, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to get a little more.
Yeah, yeah.
So in Mike's great wisdom, he's suggested a new shroud. So
At the last minute.
yes. And I went out in the back until I found a shroud that doesn't fit. And I'll try to make it not fit less than it did before. And time is a factor. So I'm going to continue heating and bending, and then I'll invent some way to mount it. And it'll be real pretty as time allows.
Yes. Well, we will. We do have some black SEM paint, so we can make it look shiny after.
Oh, it might be shiny, but it won't be pretty.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm really glad we're not on a schedule.
Yes. We got like a week left. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Nothing but time.
If we had a week left, it'd be a luxury.
We got 2 days left. Okay, this one's time lapse. Yep. Okay. That one's on video.
It's coming.
Look at that, eh?
Well, so that's the easy part though. I have to fix all this right here, right? And so, what I'll probably do is I'll probably cut this, and then I can pull this up and stick it, and I'll overlap this one. And the thing that goes across here, the little front tips, hides all that.
Whatever, Jack. Don't get too stressed. I mean, said the top ain't gonna be up much.
No, but we should still have to make it look nice.
Yeah. Yes. Is that good material?
So this is like original material, you know, so, you know, a lot of the guys are throwing Hart's cloth on them.
Yeah.
Of course, it's an extra, whatever, $1,500, right? But, this looks original.
Yeah.
Chrysler used to pinpoint that, or not Chrysler, GM and Ford, or goes by a few different names. But anyways, I I like the positive material better. It's always easier.
Oh, yeah. But they don't use it on GM.
No, they try to make it look, you know.
Yeah. Everybody's
GM
got.
gets a white top and a Ford gets a Ford white top, which is a yellowy white top.
Oh, yeah.
Typically.
Yeah.
You get the sport white for the Ford and makes it look more like a GM.
Okay, Blair. End of the day, our buddy Jack is gone.
Yeah.
We have a beautiful black convertible top.
Yes.
It's got to stretch out a bit, but I mean, one day it said Jack did an amazing job. He showed up. It was actually his holidays. His wife and grandkids are at the beach, and he's here sweating his old ass off in Mike's shop. Gotta love the old guy.
Oh, yeah.
I think next time he's not going to answer the phone. We have done our shroud modification. 70 Chevelle is now 64 Chevelle. Looks good. Tight. It's not moving. That's going to give us way better cooling. We don't know if we need it, but better be on the safe side at 40 degrees.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking hot right now.
Pretty warm. What else did we accomplish today? Oh, I did something.
Oh, a big nick in the rocker panel.
Yeah, I got a big nick in the rocker panel. There's a fixed
sorry,
check.
you meant a
Oh,
positive.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. At least I didn't put a neck in the rod.
Oh, I ventilated the
Yeah,
room.
ventilated the rod. We've got our reverse spring in there now. Out of
Fancy
sight.
new, look at that air cleaner.
Yes.
Canadian
Crate
crate
engine. CCE, our buddy Rob. He's already told us if we do have engine problems, give him a call. He will air freight one out to us.
Right on.
So I told him we're going to give him some love and use his beautiful air cleaner that we got on one of his other engines. He donated to the cause. Cassidy did a little more detail work. Yep, we got the door panels ready to go on. We did order a new piece of chrome for the back, and we were just informed yesterday it is not arriving, so we had two 60-year-old pieces. Cass installed this one. It's got a little patina, but I mean, it's better than all the holes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to use what you got. She's got our door panels all prepped, ready to go in. So tomorrow, the next day, we will install our lovely white door panels.
Yes.
We just got a couple pieces of rubber to go on the roof, a couple holes to cut.
I got 4 little bolts to change underneath.
Oh yeah, he's got 4 little bolts he wants to change back. We won't go that, we won't mention that. It's a little petty, I think, but anyway, that's the update, guys. Tomorrow we just might take her out of the shop and run her down the highway a half an hour, see what happens. If we do that, we'll just hook up that other temperature gauge.
Sure.
Right? And just, I know this thing's got 70 pounds of oil pressure, just I'm more
We
worried.
don't have a dash.
That's okay, we got an ignition. Do we need a dash to drive it, or do we
I don't
need...
know, signal lights are cool.
We don't need any of that. I know my left and right, old school.
Got a big hole in the floor to fix.
Yeah, it's okay. We got 2 days, nothing but time. Anyway, it's starting to look like a car. That roof really makes a difference. Not that it's going to be up much on this journey, I don't think. It'll probably be down the whole way, but anyway, we have it just in case we do hit a blizzard. We've got our Blizzax just in case we hit a blizzard in August. You never know.
That's right, man, you don't.
One thing about Rust Brothers, we are prepared for the worst. because we never get the best. Anyway, stay tuned, guys. Remember, those that have should give. Peace, love, and joy. Final parting words, Mr. Smith. Stay out of my shop.
Yeah, there, that's it.
The next day.
Hey guys, well, so far we're about 10 minutes into the test drive. Water temperature's still around 175. Car handles great. Tranny's shifting smooth. We're gonna downshift here. Where Blair fixed a little faux pas on the rod. Don't see it leaking. Our top's looking good. Just coming into Sorrento. I don't know if that'll work or not. Anyway, see what happens. Car seems to be running really good. Staying at 175. Tranny seems to be shifting. We're in fourth gear, just putting with those 336 gears. And so far, so good. Knock on wood. Tranny downshifts nice. Thanks, Brent. Thanks, Todd, for setting up the carb. Thanks to my buddies at Sagebrush? No. Southgate Radiator. Good. Thanks to those guys at Southgate for upgrading our old rod, putting in that third core. Thanks to our buddies at Speed Hut for their gauges. Special shout out to those guys at Speed Tech for their beautiful suspension. Might dial her down a bit. This thing's a little stiff, but like I said, once we get through some twisties, we'll see how it goes. Tranny's shifting perfect. Anyway, we've done our little 15K burn into Sorrento. We're going to turn. Oh, brakes work really good. Wow, that's good. Thanks, Marcel, for helping with our brakes. God, you know, well, the only thing I did on this car was pay for it. Good shout out to everybody, especially to Blair and Cass for doing an amazing job on this body. Right? I mean, we drug this thing around for 30 years. Do a little rolling through the gears here. Gets up to 180, thermostat opens, it drops right down. I mean, it's like 37, 38 degrees out here. But there's a pretty good test drive. I think when we're going across Canada, we're gonna do most of our driving early mornings or late at night and kind of hole up during the heat of the day if it's this hot. So, see what happens. Where are we? There we are. Okay. Like I said, we never built this to be a hot rod. It's a nice cruiser. A little 300 horse 327. I mean, we're pulling up the hill at about 110K. Passing everybody in sight. Still staying at 180. She's under pretty good load. So far, I'm impressed. It's almost 40 degrees out, so it's gonna overheat. She'd be doing it by now. We're pulling a couple really big hills. I mean, we're in overdrive. It's still staying under 180. It's pretty impressive. Our cooling system seems to be working. Our brakes seem to be working. Maybe tomorrow night when it's cool, we'll do our bare break-in on the bedding the rotors, or bedding the pads and the rotors, breaking them in. Now it's just nice to do a little test drive and see how she goes. And like I said, so far everything's running perfect. It's nice when we get some gauges in it, but maybe the console. But like I said, I needed to know if it's going to run and drive. So it was time. Big shout out to our buddies at Southgate Radiator. Like I said, I really like keeping the original core and They found a 3-core to fit in the old 2-core. Seems to be doing the trick. Blair modified that 70 Chevelle shroud. A little bit of whacking and hacking, but I'm sure it helps. Hopefully it's not 40 degrees all the way across. Today was, hang on. Today was our imaginary, I even forget, what did SD mean? Test drivers, first drive, or what was it? Start to drive?
Sport Deluxe.
Yeah, but it's not a Sport Deluxe, it's a Chevelle.
Sure, you asked.
Okay, anyway, today is Saturday the 20th. It was supposed to be the day we did our first test drive, and what did we do a couple hours ago, Blair?
You disappeared.
Yes, I took the car and against...
I waited by the phone.
And waited by the telephone. And anyway, we put about 25 miles on it in 40-degree temperature, pulled some steep hills, and everything worked as it should. Car didn't overheat, oil pressure's good, handled, steered. Right now, Blair's trying to do a little bit of tiddlying, but as he's been so fond of telling me, our schedule is totally unrealistic.
We're running out of time.
We're running out of time.
Really?
Blair's already ran out of patience.
Yes.
He's losing his mind. He needs a
It was a short trip, but
was a
yes,
short-
finally happened.
short trip. He needs a, what do we call it?
Mental health break.
Yeah, he needs a mental health break for about a month, and that's what it's looking for. So right now, I'm basically going to tell him, don't worry about the details. As long as we can drive it, we can always fix it later. Because Blair is, of course, we all know he's a perfectionist. He wants everything perfect. But our schedule right now does not allow for perfection. It allows for, it's going to work. And it's driving Blair nuts. So I absolve you, my son, of all your sins.
Yeah.
It's not Blair's fault. You guys want to critique the car when it's on its way out, feel free. But basically, there's the schedule. Here's when we have to leave. We're probably leaving here, and we still got to make it to Vancouver. Tomorrow, we get all the electrical done. Our buddy Steve is coming back. I mean, we took it for a test drive, and good thing we never got pulled over. Because if the police had looked in the car and saw this, I do not think he would have been happy.
No.
We were short some door panels, some dash, gauges, turn signals, brake lights. But anyway, horn, we don't have a horn. We don't have a console, got a big hole in the floor. But other than that, she's a driver. So anyway, that's the update. We're just going to keep picking away. Like I said, Steve's showing up tomorrow, and we get what we get. Hopefully by the end of the day tomorrow, we'll have the hood back on it, and we'll take it for another test drive.